Today is September 27th, 2022, and we have some updating news that is going to surprise you for the stock market. So, first chart I got up here for you guys is SPX as usual, and we see here on SPX that, let me grab my little arrow. We talked about this line yesterday, right? And so the line actually got breached. If you see here, SPX is going to potentially take a big fall because on the volume profile, if you see here, there's not a lot of support going down all the way to 2,500 like we talked about yesterday. So keep an eye on that. A lot of people are nervous about this, so be careful if you're trying to take a long position here. I would wait if I was you, but if you are in the bull ring, you know what we are doing and what we started doing since here. And since here, we've been shorting the stock and also playing put options and making some nice returns. So here's what's going on. So we know we're in a downtrend, and if I go over to XPX and turn on my secret clouds, and I will tell you about the secret clouds later if you join the bull ring. So here we got our clouds. Let me just jump into this. Let me get my pointer here. So here is my bearish clouds, and here is my bullish clouds. So in these clouds, whenever we go above the clouds, that the red clouds, I should say, that's considered bullish. When we come under, that's considered bearish, okay? And what we have here, which I find it very cool, is we have new bear clouds coming out. So that tells me it's another confirmation that SPX will be headed down. Okay, we are under the green clouds, and if you see the history of the clouds, okay, this is something that I use to help me get into my trades. You see here, we came under. As long as we stay under, we're gonna stay bearish until we cross the clouds. Okay, so for now, we were bullish, and now we are starting to form. We went from thin. Okay, let me open this up a little bit for you guys. So we went from a thin cloud to now we're getting thicker. Look at the size from here to there. So that tells me we are probably going to head down pretty soon. And if you're in the group, I already gave everybody guidance on what to play for the next 7 days and even for the next 12 months, which is something that you're going to be missing out if you don't join bullringtrading.com, and it's for free. So why not join? All right, so before I move forward, I want to share some news with you guys. Maybe you're not familiar with some of these indexes that are out there, but you see here, we have our Fear and Greed Index. I'm not sure if you guys knew about this one. So we are in extreme fear. People are fearing the market right now. They know and they think and they feel that it's going to go down. So we are at a 17, which is really bearish. Okay. So we have another indicator here. We have our market momentum, and you can see the extreme fear. We are going down. Right? So we are showing less and less bullish activity. So that's marking low. That tells me again we're going to go down. Then we have our stock price strength, and the fear is just driving that down. You see that on the 52-week highs and lows on the New York Stock Exchange. We're getting pretty close to some of those June lows again with this price strength index. And then we have our put and call options. Okay, so the ratio is just going through the roof. So people do not trust that the stock market is going to go up. So if you're playing options, I would recommend you start looking at some puts. If you don't understand options, I have a free course here on the YouTube channel. Check it out under my free courses, and you'll learn how to hedge and even make some extra cash on options. Okay. And our last indicator here that I look at is market volatility. So this is what measures the VIX, and you can see the VIX is getting back to some pretty high numbers. Today it hit over 32. So this is why the market was going down for most of the day. It started up high, but then VIX started killing it. All right, so let's go back to the charts. So we know SPX is going down. We come back to the Dow Jones. Okay, Dow Jones. This is our do not break this or else we are falling. So the Dow Jones started breaking into our area here. And you can see that potentially is going to keep going down. Now, if you study candles, okay, this is called three crows, or there's different names, right? But potentially what happens here is that if you have three crows, usually you'll get a jump up. And you can see where this candle had some resistance, okay, the top of the wick. We could see this happen, and then we can start going down again, okay? So keep an eye out on that. So this is potentially a bullish pattern. We can see a bounce. But what we call that in the stock market, or in the trading world, I should say, is a dead cat bounce. So be careful, because you will get a bounce, but that cat's going to come back down. All right, so one last thing I want to go over, because this is pretty much what the market is going through. Tesla. If you look over to the right here, you will see Tesla, out of the FANG stocks that I follow, just had some amazing strength today. No matter how much everybody went down, Tesla stayed up. And I want to show you something that Tesla has been doing for a while here. And it's got a nice trend going. Okay. So there is some support there for Tesla. Why is Tesla going up when everyone else is going down? Because people find value in Tesla. They think it's an amazing company. And now you also have the government, okay, who approved electric charging stations for all 50 states. So potentially this is why Tesla has some strength today and kept going up. So what's going to happen tomorrow? Well, I am glad you asked and you came to the right place. What's going to happen tomorrow is what I just said here, is you might see a small bounce, but in the long run, within the next 7 to 30 days, the market is going to continue to go down, because there's a lot of fear out there and people are not going to buy as much as they've been buying. So that's just my prediction. You can do your own research, do your own due diligence. And if you want to learn more, come join us at bullringtrading.com. I'm going to leave you guys some discounted packages on the channel here and in the links below. So you can join for as little as $9.99 a month. And I'm even willing to give you the first month free for any of the packages you find on our website. So I hope this helps. If you guys found value again in this video, please like it, subscribe, and share it with people you know that are trying to make a little extra money in the stock market. I hope you have a green day tomorrow, and we'll see you again tomorrow with another market update.